Welcome to the world of ultimate luxury. Forget your Ford Fiestas and gently used Dacia Sanderos, because today, we're unveiling the top 10 most expensive cars in the world. These are the automotive masterpieces that redefine extravagance, pushing the boundaries of engineering, design, and well, price tags. We're talking enough horsepower to shame a small country, and enough leather and carbon fiber to make a sultan blush. So, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a high-octane journey through the realm of automotive royalty. Get ready for speed, style, and pure extravagance. First up, we've got a car so fast it makes a speeding bullet look like a snail stuck in treacle. This, my friends, is the Bugatti Chiron Supersport. With a price tag of $3.9 million, it's not exactly pocket change, but for that, you're getting a masterpiece of engineering. Under the hood, you'll find a monstrous 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine. And what does all that power get you? How about 1,600 horsepower, enough to rearrange your internal organs and then some? The aerodynamic design, the sleek lines, it's enough to make a grown man weep. And with a top speed of 273 miles per hour, it's officially the fastest production car on the planet. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport is a car for those who demand the very best. It's bloody brilliant. If Batman decided to trade in his tumbler for something a bit more Italian, he'd probably go for the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. This is a car that doesn't so much turn heads as snap necks. With a price tag of $4.5 million, the Veneno Roadster is not for the faint of heart. Under that outrageous exterior beats the heart of a raging bull. A 6.5-liter V12 engine pumps out a thunderous 740 horsepower, catapulting this beast from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 2.9 seconds. But the Veneno Roadster is more than just a straight-line missile. It's got the handling to match its ferocious power. Thanks to Lamborghini's advanced aerodynamics and all-wheel drive system, this is a car that feels as home on a winding mountain road as it does on a deserted airstrip. The Lamborghini Veneno Roadster is a car that celebrates excess, that revels in its own outrageousness. It's a rolling middle finger to convention, a glorious celebration of automotive passion. Let's head north, to the land of Vikings and flat-pack furniture, to meet a car that's as rare as it is beautiful. Forget your fancy paint jobs and chrome accents, because we're about to enter a whole new level of automotive bling. This is the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, and it costs a cool $4.8 million. Why so pricey? Well, for starters, it's coated in diamonds. Yes, you heard that right. Diamonds. The entire body of this Swedish masterpiece is finished in a proprietary material called Koenigsegg Proprietary Diamond Weave, which involves coating carbon fiber with diamond dust. But it's not all about looks with the Trevita. Underneath that shimmering exterior lies a 4.8-liter supercharged V8 engine that produces a mind-boggling 1,004 horsepower. And as if the diamond-encrusted body and hypercar performance weren't enough, the CCXR Trevita is also incredibly rare. Koenigsegg only ever made 2 of these beauties, making it one of the most exclusive cars on the planet. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is a car that defies categorization. It's a hypercar, a work of art, and a status symbol all rolled into one, but we're just getting warmed up. Next up, we've got a car that's named after a South American wind and sounds like a herd of angry bees. Let's be honest, the name Pagani Huayra BC doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. But trust me, this car deserves its name whispered in reverential tones. Priced at $2.8 million, the Huayra BC is automotive art. It's as beautiful to look at as it is thrilling to drive. Sculpted curves, active aero winglets like a futuristic racing game, but it's more than just a pretty face. Underneath lies a heart of pure Italian fury. A 6-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, hand-built by Mercedes-AMG, 790 horsepower and a symphony of sound. Happy carving corners or blasting down the Autobahn, power and precision collide in a glorious explosion of speed and sound. The Pagani Huayra BC isn't just a car, it's an experience. Next up, we've got a car that's a tribute to a legend, a rolling piece of automotive history. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, in the case of the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, everyone's a beholder. This car is a stunner, a rolling testament to classic Italian design, and a fitting tribute to the late Sergio Pininfarina, the legendary designer who shaped some of Ferrari's most iconic creations. At $3 million a pop, the Sergio isn't just a car, it's a collector's item. Ferrari only ever made 6 of these beauties, each one a unique work of art. The Sergio is essentially a topless Ferrari 458 Spider that's been on a serious diet and hit the gym. The result is a car that's both elegant and aggressive, with flowing lines and muscular haunches that scream, "Look at me." Under the hood, you'll find the same 4.5-liter V8 engine that powers the 458 Speciale, but with a few tweaks here and there, it now pumps out a healthy 597 horsepower. The Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio isn't about practicality, it's about passion, about exclusivity, about owning a piece of automotive history. It's a car that's meant to be driven with the top down, the wind in your hair, and a smile plastered across your face. Next up, we've got a car that's so British, it comes with a complimentary cup of tea and a stiff upper lip. Now for a spot of good old-fashioned British engineering with a side of hybrid hypercar madness. This is the Aston Martin Valkyrie, and it's the kind of car James Bond would drive if he were a tech billionaire with a penchant for saving the planet, one ridiculously fast lap at a time. At $3.2 million, the Valkyrie is not your average Aston. This is a car that's been designed in collaboration with Red Bull Racing, and it shows. It's got a carbon fiber chassis, a Cosworth-developed naturally aspirated V12 engine that sounds like a choir of angry angels, and an electric motor for good measure. The result? A combined output of over 1,100 horsepower, and a driving experience that's been described as driving a Le Mans prototype on the road. The Aston Martin Valkyrie is a car for those who demand the absolute best, who want a car that's as at home on the track as it is on the open road. It's a car that's both exhilarating and terrifying in equal measure, a true testament to the art of automotive engineering. But hold on tight, because we're about to go even faster with our next contender. If you're the kind of person who enjoys G-forces with your morning coffee and thinks speed limits are mere suggestions, then boy, do I have a car for you. This, my friends, is the McLaren P1 LM, and it's not so much a car as it is a missile with a license plate. With a price tag of $3.6 million, it's not exactly what you'd call affordable. This track-focused beast is essentially a road-legal version of the McLaren P1 GTR, and it's been honed to within an inch of its life for maximum performance. We're talking about a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with an electric motor for a combined output of 986 horsepower. But it's not just about raw power with the P1 LM, it's also incredibly light, thanks to its extensive use of carbon fiber and other lightweight materials. The result is a car that's unbelievably fast, unbelievably agile, and unbelievably capable on a racetrack. The McLaren P1 LM, a car that's as exhilarating as it is expensive, as exclusive as it is extreme. Now buckle up, because our next stop takes us to the land of fast cars and even faster lifestyles. Remember that scene in Fast and Furious 7 where a car jumped between skyscrapers in Dubai? Yeah, well, this is that car. This, my friends, is the Lycan Hypersport, and it's the kind of car that makes you want to grow your hair long, wear sunglasses at night, and develop a taste for explosions and defying gravity. At $3.4 million, the Hypersport is not just a car, it's a statement. It's the first supercar to be produced in the Arab world, and it's here to make a statement. It's got diamond-encrusted headlights because, well, why not? And it's powered by a twin-turbocharged 3.7-liter flat-six engine that produces a respectable 780 horsepower. With only 7 units ever produced, this is a rare beast indeed. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes, that makes people stop and stare in disbelief. 0 to 60 miles per hour is dispatched in a brisk 2.8 seconds, and it has a top speed of 245 miles per hour, which is more than enough to get you into trouble. The Lycan Hypersport, a movie star, a head-turner, and a symbol of Middle Eastern automotive ambition. But our journey isn't over yet. We got 2 more contenders on our list, and trust me, they saved the best for last. We've already seen one Bugatti on this list, but trust me, this one's different. This, my friends, is the Bugatti Divo, the answer to the question nobody asked. What happens when you take a Chiron and make it even more extreme? At $5.8 million, the Divo is not for the faint of wallet. It's a track-focused weapon designed to devour corners and set lap records. Lighter, more agile, and more aerodynamic than the Chiron, with a massive rear wing. Underneath, the same 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, tweaked for more power, 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. The Bugatti Divo is the ultimate in automotive performance, exclusive and desirable. A true masterpiece of engineering and design. Well, here we are, folks, the granddaddy of them all, the car that makes a Bugatti Chiron look like a used hatchback. This, my friends, is the Rolls-Royce Boattail, and it costs a jaw-dropping $28 million. Yes, you heard that right, $28 million. Only 3 boat tails will ever exist, each one handcrafted to the owner's exacting specifications. Inspired by the luxurious J-class yachts of the 1920s, the boat tail is a masterpiece of bespoke craftsmanship. The sweeping lines, the hand-polished aluminum bodywork, the opulent interior, it's all breathtakingly beautiful. But the boat tail is more than just a pretty face. It's packed with features that would make even the most jaded billionaire drool. There's a built-in champagne fridge, obviously, and a parasol that deploys at the touch of a button. The piece de resistance is the hosting suite, which transforms the rear of the car into a mobile entertaining area. Complete with a cocktail table, a set of bespoke china, and even a built-in sound system, this is the ultimate way to impress your fellow billionaires at the next polo match. The boat tail is a car that's in a league of its own, a rolling testament to the fact that, when it comes to luxury, the sky's the limit. The boat tail is a car that's in a league of its own, a rolling testament to the fact that, when it comes to luxury, the sky's the limit. And that's the lineup of the world's most expensive cars. From diamond-encrusted hypercars to yacht-inspired land yachts, these automotive masterpieces represent the pinnacle of luxury, performance, and exclusivity. These cars are more than just transportation. They're works of art, engineering marvels, and status symbols that defy categorization. They spark dreams, ignite passions, and remind us that the world of automobiles is full of wonder and extravagance. So, which one caught your eye? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more luxury content.